my dear students. Today's lecture is the continuation of phenol and aromatic compounds. So our topic is aromatic compounds and subtopic is phenol. So in the previous lecture we have already studied some preparations of phenol and some chemical reactions of phenol. So now I start with the remaining reactions of phenols. So the next reaction is Fries rearrangement reaction. This reaction is reactant of this reaction is phenyl ester. Reagent is anhydrous ElCl3. Mechanism is ESR. Type of reaction is intermolecular rearrangement. So in case of intermolecular rearrangement, cross products are also obtained. So first I write the general reaction. So I take a general phenyl ester on reaction with AlCl3 approx 50 degree centigrade or approx 160 degree centigrade. So there are two different products at different temperature. So at 50 degree centigrade, para product is major, but at higher temperature, ortho product is major. Ortho product is more stable and it is known as thermodynamically controlled product. So I repeat, phenyl ester is the intermediate, AlCl3 is the reagent. At lower temperature, para product is major. At higher temperature, ortho product is major. And this rearrangement is intermolecular type of rearrangement. So I write the detailed mechanism for this reaction. So please see here, detailed mechanism. So mechanism, in the step 1, Lewis acid AlCl3 react with the oxygen atom and form a complex. In this complex, oxygen is positively charged. So it is converted into a good leaving group. So in the next step, this leaving group eliminates. So after eliminating this leaving group, we get the complex like this, plus a carbocation. And this carbocation is the resonance stabilized carbocation. Now this free carbocation react by electrophilic substitution reaction at the benzene ring at either ortho position or para position, because oxygen is the ortho para directing. That's why two products are possible. But at low temperature, para product is major. At higher temperature, ortho product is major. Because at ortho position, a crowding effect of this OAlCl3 is high. That's why high temperature is required for reaction at ortho position. So I write here major product of ortho position. Suppose like this. In the aromatization, H removed from the position, and again this product is obtained. So this is the mechanism for Fries rearrangement reaction. In this reaction, the cross products are obtained because of this free carbocation. So I take the example for this. Suppose there is a question number 1. Suppose this is the first ester, and I take the second one, with ethyl group. When both the compounds are taken in a beaker and heated with ElCl3, then total 4 products are obtained. One product self from this ring, one product self from that ring, and the 2 products are crossed. This group react with the second ring and the second group react with the first ring. So total 4 products are obtained. So products are like this, which COCS3, which COET, these are self products, plus there are 2 cross products, so total 4 products are obtained in this reaction. So this is the intermolecular rearrangement reaction known as Fries rearrangement. Okay. Now come to the next reaction, that is preparation of phenolphthalein. When phthalic anhydride is reacted with the 2 moles of phenol, then in acidic medium, then phenolphthalein is obtained like this. So phenol is an orthopara directing. So water molecule is removed overall, and the phenolphthalein is obtained. Phenolphthalein is used as a acid base indicator in some titrations. So this is the phenolphthalein. So phthalic anhydride plus phenol in acidic medium, the product is phenolphthalein. So next preparation is preparation of anisole by different method. So first, by Williamson synthesis. So I take the phenol in basic medium, phenoxide is formed, and phenoxide on react with CH3I, the SN2 reaction takes place and the anisole is obtained. The second one is, if I take the dimethyl sulfate, then again it is a good leaving group. So SN2 reaction is possible at this methyl and this leaving group leaves. Again anisole is obtained. And this is removed as a leaving group. Second preparation is from diazomethane. So I take the diazomethane. Diazomethane gives a carbene like CH2, and this carbene react with the oxygen like this, and a positive charge is present on the oxygen. Now negative charge gain the hydrogen atom and oxygen gain the electrons. Then by hydrogen shifting we get overall anisole is the final products. So this is the preparation of anisole. Next reaction is Ladler-Manse reaction of phenol. In this reaction, reactants are phenol plus formaldehyde, medium basic or acidic, either medium can work for this reaction. Electrophile is the formaldehyde. Nature of reaction, that is mechanism, is electrophilic substitution reaction at phenol. Products are ortho-para substituted products. So reaction is like this. Phenol when react with formaldehyde in either medium H plus or OH minus, ortho-para products are obtained. If I take the phenol and formaldehyde in excess quantity, then further reactions takes place and dye substituted products are also formed. Suppose this is converted into dye substituted product. This reaction is known as Ladler-Manse reaction. By this reaction, we can prepare a polymer known as bakelite or Novaleak. There are two different polymers. One is bakelite, another is Novaleak. can be prepared by this reaction also. So if phenol and formaldehyde taken in excess amount in presence of OH minus, polymerization takes place. So after polymerization, we get two different products. One is Novalac or another is Bakelite. Novalac is the linear polymer of phenol and formaldehyde. And Bakelite is the cross-linked polymer of phenol and formaldehyde. Bakelite is also known as phenol formaldehyde resin. Resin means polymers. So it is a polymer of phenol and formaldehyde. That's why it is known as phenol formaldehyde resin. So Ladler-Manse reaction is used to prepare the two different polymers from the phenol and formaldehyde. Now come to the lab test of phenol. Phenol is a electron rich compound, so it reacts with neutral FeCl3. So its very important test is first test, that is neutral FeCl3 test, neutral ferric chloride test. Phenol gives violet blue color with the freshly prepared FeCl3 solution. So PHO whole 6 Fe 3 minus plus 3H plus 3 HCl. So this complex is violet blue complex. So it is a confirmatory test of phenol or enol. Second, litmus test. Phenol is slightly acidic, so phenol turns blue litmus into red. Third very important test of phenol is Lieberman nitroso test. It is very important test. In this test, phenol on reaction with NaNO2H plus give finally indophenol. If indophenol is neutral, so it is red in color, red in case of neutral. So I write the complete mechanism for this reaction. So Lieberman nitroso test gives finally indophenol as a product. So mechanism is first step. Step 1. NaNO2 H plus converted into HNO2, nitrous acid. Nitrous acid again in acidic medium take a proton, and OH2 group is a good living group, and after removal of water the NO plus is obtained. NO plus is the electrophile for the next reaction. Now step 2. Phenol or electron rich rings reacts with NO plus, that is ESR reaction. So para product is obtained. So if I write the tautomer of this compound, like this, then this tautomer is react with the another molecule of phenol, in this way the water is removed, this product is obtained. If this is positively charged, so cation is green in color, if it loses the H plus, then it is converted into red color. This is the indophenol, red in color, and after adding few drops of NaOH or any base, then it is converted into anion. So its anion is blue in color. So there is a sequence of color change in this reaction. So this is the anion, blue in color. So sequence of color change is from green to red, red to blue. It confirms the presence of phenol. So overall, structure of indophenol is the important. If you learn this indophenol, then questions can be solved very easily. So these are the 3 lab tests. First was neutral FeCl3 test, second is litmus test, third is Lieberman nitroso test. So there are total 3 tests for the phenols. Now come to the next reaction, that is nitrobenzene. So phenol is completed now. So in nitrobenzene, we first take the preparation of nitrobenzene. So our next title is nitrobenzene. That is the second compound in the aromatic compounds of the chapter. First I take the preparation. Preparation is very simple. It is obtained from the nitration of benzene. If I take the benzene in different cases, suppose I take dilute HNO3. So there is no reaction with dilute HNO3 of the benzene. But suppose I take concentrate HNO3, concentrate H2SO4, that is a nitrating mixture at 60 degrees centigrade. Hot temperature is not written here. Then mononitro product is formed. If I take the same reagents, concentrate HNO3, concentrate H2SO4 at approx 100 degree centigrade, then dinitro product is obtained. This is meta dinitro compound. If I increase the temperature again, the concentrate HNO3, concentrate H2SO4, approx 160 degree, or you can say greater than or equal to 160 degree centigrade, then trinitrophenol is obtained. This is trinitro product. So nitration of benzene takes place at different temperatures, different situations, gives different products. Dilute HNO3, no reaction. Concentrate HNO3, 60 degree centigrade or temperature is not given, then generally write nitro products, mononitro. At 100 degree centigrade, dinitro products. At 160 degree or above, there is a trinitro products. Now the chemical reactions of nitrobenzene. So mostly nitrobenzene gives ESR reaction or reduction reactions. So first I write the ESR reaction, electrophilic substitution reaction. Nitro group is the meta directing group. It is a deactivating group. So halogenation, suppose Cl2AlCl3, or further nitration, concentrate HNO3, or the sulfonation by concentrate H2SO4, the meta product is obtained. Metachloronitrobenzene, metadinitrobenzene, or metanitrobenzene sulfonic acid. These are the product. But if I take the Friedel-Crafts reaction, so Friedel-Crafts reaction is not possible. That's why nitrobenzene is used as a solvent in the Friedel-Crafts reaction. Therefore, nitrobenzene is used as a solvent in FC reaction, Friedel-Crafts reactions. So first reaction of nitrobenzene is electrophilic substitution reaction. Chlorination is possible, nitration is possible, sulfonation is possible, but Friedel-Crafts reaction is not possible because ring is highly deactivated ring. Now come to the next very important reaction is the reduction reaction of nitrobenzene. Now second one is the reduction reaction of nitrobenzene. There are different reductions in different conditions. So first I take bicatalytic hydrogenation. First is by catalytic hydrogenation. So nitrobenzene or the dinitrobenzene in presence of catalyst nickel, platinum or palladium, we get the aniline. If it is dinitro, then diamine is obtained. But in second case, in acidic medium, also SnHCl or acetic acid or any acid H2SO4 like that, we get aniline as the final product. Suppose I take ZnH plus or I take iron H plus, then also the same product is obtained. So in catalytic hydrogenation and acidic medium, the products are anilines. Products are anilines in this reaction. So the third reduction is, suppose in neutral medium, I take the zinc and NH4Cl. So NO2 reduced into NHOH by the zinc. Any phenyl hydroxylamine is the product. Now in the next, in basic medium, first by lithium aluminium hydride. The final product is azobenzene. In presence of lithium aluminium hydride. This is very important. Now, in presence of metal plus base, SNOH minus or ZNOH minus, we get the, suppose I use the 6 hydrogen atoms. First we get the azoxybenzene. It is possible when the number of hydrogen atoms are controlled in amount. Then next, so azobenzene is the next product, and if I adding more hydrogen atoms, then the product is hydrazobenzene. So generally major product is azobenzene is basic medium, but if total hydrogen atoms are taken 10, then the final product is hydrazobenzene. So reduction of nitrobenzene is very important. In basic medium, the general product is azobenzene, but in case of a specific number of hydrogen atoms, then azoxybenzene or hydrogen benzene is also the product. Next reaction, electrolytic reduction. Electrolytic reduction in two different situations. Suppose I take the weakly acidic medium, then aniline is the product, but I take strong acidic medium, then para-hydroxyamine aniline is the major product. So these are the reduction reactions of nitrobenzene, and the one another reduction is selective reduction. Reagents are either sulfide or bisulfide. Salt may be sodium salt, ammonium salt, are generally used in this reaction. So selective reduction is very, very important, because in most of the questions it is used very widely. Condition for this selective reduction. So sulfides or bisulfides are very mild reducing agents. That's why it works in a very specific condition only. If the reduction is very, very easy, then this works. Otherwise, no. So in case of mononitrobenzene, sulfide or bisulfide does not work. But in case of ditrinitobenzene, then one NO2 group is reduced. So condition is like this: if more than one nitro groups are present, then only one NO2 is reduced by sulfide or bisulfide, that is mild reducing agent. Only one NO2 is reduced by sulfide and bisulfide. If both NO2 groups are electronically different, then the electron deficient nitro group is reduced, preferably. Means reduction becomes further easier by electron deficient groups. So it is reduced very easily. For example, suppose I write a single nitro compound. I take the reduction by SnHCl or Na2S. Then in the first case reduction is possible, but in second case there is no reduction. Similarly, if I take the dinitro product, the same reagents repeat, then with SnHCl both NO2 is reduced, but in case of sulfide only one NO2 is reduced. So this is the selectivity. So out of 2, only one NO2 is reduced by sulfide or bisulfide. Suppose I write the next question. By taking this, CS3 is a plus I group. Again, I use the same 2 different reagents, ZnHCl or NaSH. In the first case, both NO2 get reduced, but in second case, only one NO2 is reduced, which is as electron deficient position relatively. So this is the only reaction. In the next example, suppose I write two NO2 groups with one Cl. So Cl is a minus I group. Minus I is a distance dependent. So in case of NaSH, only this NO2 is reduced because minus I effect is more at the nearest NO2 group. So this is the selective reduction.